If you are logging into MyTeam today, this is what matters. We have a big day. A new set has been released. A surprise exchange was announced along with a locker code, plus new weekly challenges. We will cover it all. Let's dive right into it. First off, tried and true, get your daily challenges done. It is a free 5,000 MT along with your exhibitions. These things add up. Make sure to do them daily. When it comes to our weekly challenges, we have some new things. First off, Fred VanVleet and Porzingis are still live. Go ahead and knock those out at your own pace. Between the cards and the ornaments, you're going to get MT and build your collection. I recommend you get both of those done. This Julius Erving challenge, it's relatively easy to get it done. You just need dunks, one win with the 76ers player, and then scoring 20 points with a small forward 4 times. You can definitely stack that with either of these mini spotlight challenges or whatever else you're grinding, and you get an exchange piece. Before we dive on to any other challenge, let's just review what that means. If we come over to the exchange, 2K didn't give us a full festival, but they did give us a mini flash exchange. What this means, if you want to get this Diamond Julius Erving, it is a decent card. You need 3 exchange pieces. You can get 1 from the locker code. I'll flash that on the screen right now. You can get 1 from the challenges we were just reviewing. To get the 3rd, right now it looks like you would have to open packs. If you go into the pack market, most of the Flash and Wild Gem packs, say at the bottom, may include a Julius Erving exchange piece. I'm guessing they will be quite rare because they want people ripping a lot to try to get 25 to get this Galaxy Opal Julius Erving. I would recommend avoiding it. Wait, maybe 2K will be nice and give us 1 more challenge for an exchange piece, in which case definitely get this Diamond Julius Erving. Don't go chasing the 25 unless you just have millions and millions of MT and this is a card you must have. But if you get this card, you'll never be able to sell him back, and essentially any resources you put into him will be gone forever. So I wouldn't recommend that. Realistically, what's going to happen is 2K is not going to give us any more exchange pieces, but everybody will get 2 free flash packs. So yes, it's a little unfortunate. They're kind of pushing us to rip packs to try to chase these pieces, but at the end of the day, they are giving us 2 free flash packs. So I'm taking it at face value. I will do the Dr. J challenge. I will get that free piece. I've already put in the locker code. For now, I will wait. Hopefully more pieces come. If they do not, I'm just going to take my 2 free packs. This is an interesting challenge. Win 10 showdown games and you get a 95 plus pack. Look, if you're already grinding showdown, this weekend is better than ever to put it as a priority. It's only for 2 days. You can get a pink diamond out of it. Realistically, a lot of WNBA players are coming out of this pack, probably some shorter point guards or something like that. So if you're not playing showdown or you don't feel like grinding 10 wins, it's not play 10 showdown, it's win 10 showdown. It is a bit of a grind. This is coming from a guy who hopped on quick this morning and just decided to load up a couple showdown games and got back-to-back wins. So I'm already 20% there and I still don't know if I'll finish it. We'll see how the weekend lines up, but it's there for anybody already grinding showdown. But I will say, don't feel FOMO on this and completely switch up your grind strategy just because of this one challenge. This is one that I would definitely get done. You can easily stack it with whatever other grind you're doing, even in the Fred VanVleet or Porzingis challenges. Some of these even line up with that dynamic duo of Shaq and Kenny Smith, which we'll review here quickly again. Just get these done really easy. I think I already got one of them done. Small forward 3s, shooting guard assists, fast break points. These are all really easy. The one to be intentional about is this Wild Gems double-double. Make sure you put one in your lineup. And the Shaq and Kenny Smith needs a double-double, so you can actually do 2 in 1 on that. So definitely get that flash done. Free Hall of Fame badge, always good to collect those. So I would prioritize that along with the Porzingis, which we've already talked about. These Wild Gems you probably already have done, but if you don't, go ahead and get those done. And then last weekly challenge we'll talk about. This is still live. I highly recommend it. The Kevin Garnett card's not great. This I got done. It's just play 25 games, so really easy. But definitely prioritize this Kenny and Shaq. It's going to be a fun dynamic duo. We'll have a gameplay with these guys. I gotta see that Pink Diamond Shaq out there. He's over 300 pounds. I'm looking forward to getting on the rim with him. It's gonna be really fun. I'm very close just from playing one domination game and trying to get a few stats in breakout. I just need one more Heat win, one more Rockets win, and two more double doubles, one of which I'll get with a Wild Gems. Just make sure it's a center, because I've gotten a few double doubles and I forgot. It's double doubles with a center, so if you do it with a point guard, it's not going to trigger. Otherwise, I would have already had that done, but very close to getting this, so I'm excited about that. Season grinds, really just stick at it. If you're doing Showdown, this is a great weekend to do it. You should get a free Pink Diamond with that grind. If you're doing Breakout or All-Star or Park, don't switch it up and try to get 10 quick Showdown wins. It's probably not worth it. Just stick to your normal grind. If you're way ahead, like I kind of am an All-Star team up, I'm close to 70 wins, and we're only halfway through the season, so I know I'll get my exchange piece in All-Star. Then go ahead and, you have some time. So I might play that Showdown just for fun because I'm so ahead of All-Star. But if I wasn't, I wouldn't fully switch everything up. Daily shout out to Domination. If you haven't got the all-time done, I would prioritize that. If you're grinding Domination and you see this new Showdown, 10 wins, don't stop your Domination grind just to go try to get 10 wins in Showdown. Finish up Domination. That Elgin Baylor is probably going to be better than that 95 plus you get out of that Showdown pack. And you get a Don Nelson Galaxy Opal. So don't fully switch things up, but it's there if you want it. Talking about the new set. It's a really good one. There's some really good cards in this set. This Paolo is absolutely amazing. This Shea is absolutely amazing. They're both going to be very expensive, so I thought this would have a huge impact on the market, and it has. I think the hype was a bit more than the actual impact. So, this card being over 2 million MT, those cards that are going for 700, 800,000 won't be too greatly impacted because this isn't competing with those cards. This is in a whole nother level of itself. Maybe Paul George goes down a bit just because now these cards are a bit more of the new shiny toy on the aisle, or so to speak. But this Paolo is absolutely amazing. 6'10", does everything well, has pretty much every single badge. 96 driving dunk. This card will be amazing. So if you get him, GG's, well done. You deserve it. You'll have a lot of fun, but it trickles down. This Josh Smith is great. This Zach LaVine looks really good. Both Buzelis and Ace Bailey will be good. Even Mark Williams looks kind of fun. I didn't see any Amethyst that caught my eye immediately, but you never know. He is a 6'5" point guard. His defense is a bit lacking, but look at that offense. Can't really dunk, though, which they're holding that back on a lot of point guards, but they didn't hold back on Zach LaVine. This is a 6'5" point guard that has 99 driving dunk and can absolutely shoot the three. Can he play defense? Yeah, he actually can. Let's see what kind of badges he comes with. What did I miss? He does have on-ball menace, so yeah, this is a really good card. They did the same with Jamal Murray. I think his driving dunk is quite high. 6'4", 90 driving dunk, 88 pass accuracy. I kind of like that LaVine a bit more, but this is a pretty good card too. So overall, a really good drop. The high-end cards are very expensive. This Josh Smith is actually really expensive. I think he's going to settle for like 500K today. Probably dip back down to 300 eventually, but for a while he's going to be a bit inflated because he's that new card on the block. But the rest of the market, it hit kind of hard last night. I did what I said I was going to do, and I went shopping. I bought two fully badged out Jimmy Butlers. I can put up the prices I paid for them on the screen, and we can take a quick look at them. I mean, it's not too big of a deal. These are investments. I'm hoping to sell them back in a couple days, but you can see my strategy. I got one with 19 Hoffs and 5 Legends. This guy was 270K-ish, so I think it was a pretty good price. There's pretty much none up on the market, and I know there's a Galaxy Opal version of him, so we'll see what I get back. I just think with all these badges, his price will hold. And if I can get anything over like 310, I'll make 10 to 15K profit. And anything higher than that, like say I somehow got 400, I mean, this could be a huge quick flip for me. So I'm going to let the dust settle of this new set, and then I'm going to probably flip him maybe Sunday, Monday. I could wait till Tuesday, but there's a bit of a risk with the wild gem. So we're going to still figure it out on this channel. Like, what is the best day to sell? I am convinced that one of the best days to buy is Thursday night, the night before a highly anticipated drop, which is what last night was. It really was a perfect storm. And the other card I got was this Jimmy Butler, 32 Hall of Fames, 3 Legends. This card is insane. I used him in 2 showdown games today. He absolutely balled out for me. This card's amazing. I got him for 670,000. That might be a bit high. It could be tough to make profit on this card, but he's just so good, so maybe I'll use him for a bit. But if I could sell him for 750 to 800, I would make MT, and maybe I'll get lucky, and with all these badges, he could get closer to 1 million. We'll see. And my other high ticket card is this Josh Giddey, which I've been sitting on for a long time. I got him for 1 million. He had like 6 legend badges at the time. I've added a couple myself. And he's only gotten better, and I'm hoping his value holds, but it will be impacted by that Shea. And so I'm price watching. You can see what I did is I made a bid on this guy that I knew I would lose, but anytime you have an active bid, even if it's outbid, it will sit in your auction house outcomes and active bids. And when this bid finally does end, it will tell me what he sells for. So I've done that for a few cards, just making low bids on them that I'm expecting to be outbid on, simply to see what they end for. And you can do this for cards that you have in your collection that you say, well, hey, eventually I'm going to sell. Any sellable card you have, you got to let go of it eventually. Prices will always go down. There will be a time when this Josh Giddey's like 100,000 MT. I don't want to sit and hold on to him until that time. I'd like to sell him while he's still around 8, 9, even 1 million MT. And I definitely want to sell this Jimmy Butler sooner than later too. So always be price monitoring any sellable cards you have. As we've said, MT is the most valuable resource in this game. But that's why my MT is so low right now. I have a bunch of bids that I'm not going to collect back because I've been outbid. I also spent about 1 million MT on that 2 Butler cards, and we have about 1 million MT locked up in Josh Giddey, and we have our investments in the Wild Gems. So I think overall we're in between like 3 to 4 million MT if I were to liquidate fully. But on a day like today, we're highly invested and a bit spread out. It feels a little funny, but it should be good once the dust settles. More auction house tips. Keep looking for your list of players that you're confident you can make some MT on. I've been making, 10, 15K on this Caruso pretty consistently. You can see even on the hype of a new drop, his price is pretty consistent, but I'm seeing a ton listed. So I'll probably hold off. I don't see one that's really worth to buy now, but I'm curious, like 46,000 is not selling, 45,000 is not even selling. So I would say Caruso's sell price is really closer to 40 now. In the past, we've seen it as high as 50, but there's so many listed, and I'm seeing 45,000 not selling. So if I were to go put a bid in, it's going to be much lower than what I've been doing. I'm saying, all right, I don't think I can sell them unless I get 40,000. So I would want to bid maybe 30 to 33,000 just to play it safe. Unfortunately, I don't have that MT because it's locked up right now. But if I were to be on here hunting for some snipes, or not really snipes, but bids, that is what I would be doing. Let's look at one other meta card that we've been following, and that would be Okungwe. Just curious to see how his price has been impacted, and it has been. He has not really been a buyout for a while. Most of the Okungwes I saw were at least on bid, and now there's a few for buyout. This is one of those cards. In a week, he might be back to bids only. So if you wanted to come in here and buy an Okungwe, particularly one with extra badges, anywhere around 100, ideally less, sit on him for a few days. I think you could make some profit. Something to think about there, and just have your list of those meta cards that you think you can flip, like a Jordan Clarkson, Alex Caruso, Okungwe, players like that. That's going to wrap it up for the video. Keep your grind on. Today's a really fun day. There's so much content, whether you want to play offline or online. My piece of advice, go at your own pace. There is no FOMO in this mode. Well, there is, but don't let it get to you. And the main thing is keep working your MT, because if you miss out on 195 plus pack, or you miss out on one badge, later in the year, it really doesn't matter. As long as you have MT to go buy a card, you can buy a card with every single Hall of Fame badge. You can buy cards that are better than any of these exchange cards here. There will be GOAT cards with every single badge and every single animation for under 100K on the auction house towards end of year. So the ultimate goal is to have fun while you're grinding, keep building up your MT and just gathering resources and doing it in a way that you feel good about your account and not feel like you're missing out. Have a great day. Appreciate you all tuning in. The channel's growing. We're up to 20 subscribers. Really appreciate the support. Please like and subscribe. Much love and peace.